Hello? I really don't think I need this, but I'll use it. Are you ready to roll? Well, good morning. Of all mornings to have a little drizzle, it is this morning. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Sharon Von Cannon. I'm the principal here. I'm the proud principal here. We have an amazing community, and we value our relationship with every single one of you here. So thank you so much for being here today. Traditionally, we would have all of our students out here with us, but unfortunately, under the current circumstances, that is not possible. But this is for a season, so we can do anything to get through difficult situations, especially during our health crisis. So we have students watching at home on Facebook Live, and we have students that will be watching from their classroom. So this is an event that is very near and dear to us, and it's very important for us to take this time. And some people, I saw the comments last night, well, tomorrow's September the 10th. I'm fully aware that tomorrow is September the 11th, but we wanted to take an opportunity while we at least had some students here face-to-face to be able to participate today, and we have a few select fifth graders that are going to help us out. So we are Facebook Live and we are recording, so if that's not comfortable for anyone, we like to make sure that you know that up front. I do want to thank Mr. Harris. Mr. Harris is our fairly new music teacher, and usually when you get a new person, you're like, oh, I don't know what to expect, but he hit the ground running, and he has been a natural fit at Unionville for our community, and he knows how much we love to celebrate and give back, and we're just very thankful for him taking the reins and organizing this event for us. I think that we all remember where we were on September the 11th, 2001. I know I do very vividly, and as speaking with someone this morning, you know, we are walking textbooks and history for the boys and girls inside this building. None of them were born in 2011, and that 2001, and that was a reality check for me because they are 10 and 11 in 5th grade, and so our teachers have an amazing opportunity to bring history to life for their students. So we're very excited. We share in your service with Officer Ates and Officer Hicks, and we're very fortunate to have those resource officers here at any given moment. We have our Unionville Volunteer Fire Department, our Sheriff's Department. You guys are so active and supportive of us and our community. Sheriff Kathy, there's so many, I'm not even going to start naming because Mr. Harris is going to take the reins on that. But I just want to say thank you for coming. Thank you for coming under these circumstances where normally we would love to have had the playground full of our parents and our students. But we're going to do the best we can and not let this annual recognition slip by just because we are under our current coronavirus restrictions. So thank you for being here, and I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Harris.
Thank you, Dr. Von Cannon. Well, my name is Mr. Harris, and as she said, I'm the music teacher here. This is my first year here. I've been in Union County Public Schools for about 7 years. I was at the Forest Hills cluster teaching there, and I'm so excited to be here and share with you this special day. As Dr. Von Cannon said, we have members from our fire and rescue, our EMS, of course our mayor, our Union County Public Schools, our police departments, and our sheriff departments. We thank you so much for what you're doing now in this COVID-19 time. It's totally different, and as well as teaching, so we greatly appreciate you. Today is in honor of those members that lost their lives on September 11, 2001. Many of you may have friends, family, or loved ones that are deceased because of this. Many of you know people that are still suffering because of this, with loss of limbs and contaminated air and the debris. So this is just a day to remember those, and also a day to thank you. So our flag material this year is taken from our learning lab, which means those students are here pretty much during the day, every day. And so those members are Braxton Goodman, Elizabeth Goodman, James Hackley, Cheyenne Harris, Annabelle Sweeney, and Elijah Wolf. I would like to thank Mrs. Sherry Rushing. Ms. Rushing is our 5th grade teacher, and she's our chairman of the 5th grade, and she has led the flag patrol for many years before I came. So those students are probably at Piedmont High School, or maybe in the workforce, maybe in the military, maybe police, maybe raising the flags today. So we definitely thank her for all that she did for those students too. So at this time, I would like for our current flag patrol members to come forward. Flag patrol, 10 hut, forward, march. We will be raising the flag as well as playing the national anthem and reciting the pledge. For those of you that are here today in uniform, you may render it a salute. The rest of you, if you will please come in courtesies with your right hand over your heart upon the first note of the national anthem. Thank you. Present arms. Order. Arms. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God,
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
At this time, I would like to have Elizabeth Goodman come read us a short history of September 11th.
On Tuesday, September 11, 2001, 4 commercial airplanes were hijacked by terrorists and crashed into 2 major U.S. cities. 2 airplanes were crashed into the Twin Towers in New York City, 1 plane into the Pentagon in Washington, D.C., and 1 was crashed in Pennsylvania by brave passengers on board as a heroic effort. The attacks killed nearly 3,000 men and women and children and injured over 6,000 people. This number also includes 343 firemen and women, and 73 police officers in those areas. Many survivors of the attack have recently lost their lives due to medical conditions caused by breathing decontaminated air and debris. Today, Mr. Harris performs taps as the flag is lowered to half-staff, in memory of those that lost their lives. Please stand and place your right hand over your heart upon hearing the first note of the trumpet and remain still for a brief moment of silence.
At this time, we would like to lower our current flag that is up and fold that in a tradition that we do for most funerals of those that have lost their lives. At this time, I would like to invite our mayor here. The mayor has graciously donated our new United States flag and North Carolina flag. Ours were getting tattered and torn. So, Mayor, we'd like to have you come say a few words. And then our American Legion, Post 535, under the direction of Brigadier General retired Gary Wolfong, will raise the flag, and then we will lower it to half staff as I play taps. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. Harris. As I was noticing the flag go up and come down this morning, some thoughts came to my mind. We are all familiar with the Stars and Stripes. Some of us may not be as familiar with what the colors represent. But since 9/11 and before that with the bombing of Pearl Harbor, we've come to realize that our nation is an innocent nation, which is represented by the white in our flag. Both times we were an innocent nation that was struck, but out of no fault of our own. Red represents the bravery and valor of our service, people like yourself and our firemen, our police officers. The bravery to go on the beach of Normandy, the bravery to go into the Twin Towers, the bravery that we still see today as we are here and patrolling our country. The blue represents the perseverance, and we are a nation of perseverance. I'm thankful, very thankful that we have persevered through all these years. And we will continue to persevere with our young people gaining an understanding of what the flag means to us, for all the lives that have been lost, so that we may have freedom. This freedom is not free. It's something that has been worked for over 240 years. And I'm just so proud to be an American, and I'm glad that these children are seeing how freedom is not without a price, that it's something that we take great pride in and have to work diligently every day for. Dr. Von Cannon, on behalf of the town of Unionville, I would like to donate these, our nation's flag and our state flag, to be proudly hung in front of the school. And if there's anything else that the town can do to further educate the kids about our patriotism, don't hesitate to let us know. Thank you. God bless Unionville. God bless America.
Thank you, Mayor. Detail. Forward. March.